And this is the flaming hot one right here.
Okay. Okay. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Theo back at it again for another fun episode of America's Best Restaurants. Today I am in Poplar Bluff, Missouri at Torcia Brick Oven Pizza. And if you guys know anything about me, I love me some pizza. I'm basically a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. So I'm really excited about this episode. So let's get to the front of the bar so I can get to the heat. All right, guys, so right now I'm inside the kitchen with John Cathy, and John Cathy has this beautiful pork butt right here because we about to make some nachos, baby.
Let's do it.
Oh, I'm ready to go. So what's going to happen first?
Okay, so we take this pork shoulder here, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna score it into diamonds, just to kind of open up that fat cap. That way the seasonings and the juices can all kind of seep down in there while it cooks. So what we're gonna do with this, after we get this done, we're gonna take it to that oven and we're gonna slow roast it at 250 for about 10 hours.
Oh, wow, 10 hours?
Yeah, so
awesome.
we do it overnight, we prep it, we let it sit for about 12 hours during the day, and then at the end of the night, we turn our ovens down, and then we let this pork get in there.
Awesome.
So we're gonna start off with some virgin olive oil.
Awesome.
Just kind of mix that around in there, let it seep through all those diamond cuts.
That helps with the binding, right?
Exactly, yeah. So this is gonna make that seasoning really stick to it with all these juices.
Absolutely, yes, sir.
And we're gonna take this red wine vinegar, do the same thing with that.
Cool, cool.
And then we're gonna take our in-house seasoning that we have here. It's black pepper, salt, some garlic in there, and some other kind of secret seasonings that we put in there.
Everybody always has a secret. It's always a secret, baby.
Same thing with that. I'm just gonna rub this real deep in there, kind of give it a deep tissue massage, and then we're ready to go.
John Cathy, he's gonna put this one in the oven, and we got another John that's gonna come back to us. We're gonna show you the finished product. We'll be back in a little bit. All right, guys, so right now, we got a different John. We got John Sullivan, and John Sullivan's gonna be constructing this pulled pork nacho sandwich. Is going to be delicious. John, what's about to happen?
So first off, we start off with the chips.
Absolutely.
So then we're gonna go to the fresh pork that John made earlier, and we're just gonna spread this stuff all around, man. Make sure that it gets all the way through there, so you get it in every bite, man.
That's a healthy serving too.
Yeah, when you get a chip, man, you better get some meat on that thing. We want to get you right. Some mozzarella, we shred daily, man. Mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
He done it better than me. We go right to the cheddar cheese, and we don't want to be, skimpy on that either. We want to add a lot of cheddar, so we cover all the chips.
Absolutely.
You don't have to worry. Then we're gonna go with some fresh diced onions. Once again, we dice these every day. We do all our vegetables every morning. Jalapenos, man, we just want to spread those across there. So then we would just cook it and get it in the oven.
The nachos have come out.
Yeah, we're gonna take this ranch right here, and we gotta do a little twist. That's it, man. Look at that beautiful thing. That's the finished product right there.
That is lovely. That is beautiful. Take a look at that, baby. Look at that. That's amazing. That's wonderful. And while you're catching that camera view, I'm eyeing up what piece I'm finna take right now.
Get it, man.
Yeah, man.
Find that love of your life right there.
I'm gonna take this part right here. I see plenty of meat, plenty of, oh yeah.
No words.
Yeah!
That's the stuff right there, ain't it, man?
That slaps hard. The flavor on that pork, that ranch with the cheese.
Homemade ranch. We make that ranch ourselves.
I can tell. That is a phenomenal nacho. That's good.
Ultimate pork nachos right there.
Yeah, man. All right, guys, so right now I have Melissa and Zach with me from Torcia Brick Oven Pizza. So right now I got a couple of delicious dishes in front of me. I got a pepperoni pizza and I got some wings.
This is not just a pepperoni pizza.
It's not just a pepperoni pizza. Okay.
This is our double trouble.
Double trouble.
Right.
Double trouble. Double
the pepperoni, double the cheese.
Nice.
And got a little bit of spice in there for you.
I love to hear it. I love to hear it. And just like I know these ain't just some regular wings either. We got some super hot here. So while I'm gonna let this hang out here for a little bit. I'm gonna talk to you guys before I start sinking my teeth in. So I love being here at Torcia. It's a beautiful restaurant, very spacious, very roomy. Tell me about the Torcia concept. Like, what are you guys going for here with Torcia?
So we're going for really just looking for a place that people can come and have like a neighborhood vibe.
I got you.
That's what we're looking for. So when our company first started, we wanted a dine-in concept. People could come in, have a drink, relax, take some time, order a nice pizza. get some good appetizers, maybe pick up a dessert, but not be rushed. Like this, I like to tell people, this is a place you could actually bring a date.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah,
you don't bring a date to just any pizza place, but you can bring a date to our place.
I feel you. I feel you.
That's kind of a little bit who we are, and we want to know your name when you come in. Like we want to greet our guests by name, you know, and want you to feel comfortable. And never do we want it to be anything other than their place, you know.
Absolutely. So Zach, you know, you run several of these brick oven pizza La Torcias down in Texas. What is the day-to-day like typically when it comes to one of these restaurants? Because I mean, there's a lot of moving pieces going on here. You know what I'm saying? It's a very large kitchen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I see at least 5 or 6 different wait staff. So I mean, this is a whole operation that's going on here.
Hey, there's a lot of hustling, man. I mean, everything we do here is fresh, you know. Make our own fresh dough, we cut our own cheese, our own fresh vegetables, you know. So there's a lot that goes into every day.
I love to hear that. No, so you say the dough's made fresh. How long does the dough sit before it's actually put into action to turn into a pizza?
So we make it, like say if we make it today, we're gonna let it sit and proof for 2 days.
Okay, yeah, because
give it time for the yeast to really take control and build that dough up.
Absolutely, yeah, and that's the thing a lot of people don't know. Like the dough sits for a couple days, gets that fermentation going,
yes.
Gives you a better dough. So I love the fact that you guys do that. A lot of people don't know that, but I'm a pizza nerd, so you know I know stuff like this.
Like that.
I'm a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. What can I tell you?
There you go.
What's the story behind La Torcia Brick Oven Pizza? Because like this isn't, like you said, this isn't your run-of-the-mill pizza place.
Right.
So what are the origin stories of this?
Well, so you know, our owner started his company in 1985, and so it started as a Pizza Pro, and so that's our Pizza Pro is the parent company. And then in 2004, he said, you know what, I want a dine-in place.
Yeah.
I want a place that people don't just get a pizza and go, that they come in and they have a good time in a dine-in establishment. And so that created Brick Oven Pizza. And we're different because of the brick oven.
Yes.
You know, so we brick our pizzas, it has a different crust, style. So changed it all up, you know, really just to, but at the end of the day, it was like, how can we have a family dine-in establishment where you can, if you want, have a few drinks. If you want to socialize, it's a place to socialize. If you want to bring someone special, you can bring someone special. You know, that's what we wanted to capture.
So with the 16 locations, are you guys planning to expand outside of the South Midwest, beyond other areas? Is this going to be, are you looking to be national? Like what is the future looking like for the Torcia?
Yeah, so the future, I mean, we actually have a concept right now that we're getting ready to be open. Our next location will be in Jonesboro, Arkansas. So we want to continue to grow close before we go out.
Definitely. So, Zach, I know, like, you know, you have several restaurants under your belt. There's 16 restaurants total. Like, do all of the La Torcias look like this, or do they vary? Like, you know, give me an idea what you're going to expect when you come inside.
I mean, they all do vary a little bit. I mean, you can see some evolution from the first brick oven to the most recent one, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I do have one in Harrison, Arkansas that has a brewery. They brew their own beer that disperses to a lot of the locations around here.
So, you know, when I come here, like, I'm going to get great service, great food. We haven't really talked too much about the food, so obviously it's a pizza place. We got that. But what are some of the other things that someone can come to expect here? I mean, I know everything's good, but like, what are some of your home run hitters? Well, like, what's your knock it out the park? Like, you come here, you gonna get this, and it's gonna be delicious.
Our pulled pork nachos are always a huge. People love the pulled pork nachos. You know, we also have another pizza called the Favorite. A lot of people love the Favorite. That's why it's called the Favorite. You know?
I love it. I love it. So,
but we like to put an emphasis that we're more than pizza.
Of course.
Because, you know, for those people that don't just want to eat pizza every day, for those other people, I mean, we have pastas, we have a nice selection of salads, we have quite a few appetizers, we have quesadillas. Believe it or not, we probably sell just as many quesadillas as we sell pizzas.
Oh, yeah.
It's
really?
crazy.
Wow. I love a good quesadilla too.
Yeah.
I mean, quesadilla is a bomb, boy.
Yeah.
So what does the future look like for La Torcia?
We're growing. We really are. You know, so I've been with the company for almost 8 years, so going on 8 years. And in that time, I think I've opened 8 stores. And we're going to open another store we have slated to open next year with Brick Oven. We just opened our last store in November of last year. You know, it's going to continue to be evolving. And not only that, but we challenge ourselves all the time. how can we be better? How can we make this better? How can we have a better product? How can we have better food? And so that's who we are. We're constantly changing and growing and just trying to be, what is it, Zach?
More better.
More better.
Yeah, I mean, we do want to grow, but we also want to pay a lot of attention to our quality and make sure that we're giving our guests the best experience.
Yeah.
So a lot of people grow too fast and they kind of lose sight of that.
Yeah.
So that's always first and foremost,
It's funny, you brought up the point about quality. Michelle, I was talking to you earlier, and you were telling me about the quality control implementations that you guys have when it comes to La Torcia.
Yeah, so we require our managers, or who are managers on duty, every day to test pizzas. So they have to cook off a test pizza first thing in the morning before lunch starts, and then they cook it off again, another pizza, right before dinner starts.
Yeah.
Because we're testing not only the quality of our product, but is our oven cooking right? Is the product going to be, tasting right? All those variables. Because as in true brick oven fashion, that oven cooks different every day.
Of course, yeah.
Every day.
There's nothing standard about it.
No, there
brick.
is not.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, Zach, what would you like the people of America to know about La Torcia? What would you say to bring them through the doors?
I mean, we just care about the people. We care about every single person that comes in here. We really push all of our stores to be about the community, helping out the community wherever they can, and just being there for everybody,
Yeah.
People, pizza. That's really our motto. Every person, every plate.
I got you.
We want to serve the best product.
Well, speaking of the best product, I got this super pizza that's in front of me right now. What makes this pepperoni pizza different from most pepperoni pizzas?
Double the cheese, double the pepperoni. It's even got a nice little spice. That's the trouble part of it,
I got you. Isn't there something like 100 pepperonis on here?
There is. There's 100 pepperonis on this large pizza.
That's insane.
Yeah. And it's made with the cup and char. So I don't know if you tested the cup and char.
Woo! Love cup and char.
Yeah.
This is for America's Best Restaurants. Yeah, man. First off, love that cup and char. So crispy, so flavorful. But that spice that you're talking about, I love the flavor of that. That is a delicious pie, especially if you are a pepperoni fan. You absolutely have to get this if you are a pepperoni fan. That's the best pepperoni pizza. But now, I'm gonna put this off to the side because this is what I've been worried about right now. So right now we got a plate of wings in front of me. What makes these wings special is the fact that they're baked.
Yep.
I love that.
Roasted.
Why did you guys go that route as opposed to frying it like everybody else?
We don't have fryers.
I got you.
We're a brick oven.
So right here we have the Franks,
The regular hot sauce.
and then in the middle we have
It's a spicier buffalo sauce.
spicier, okay.
And this is the flaming hot one right here.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna take a bite out of a wing that's not gonna kill me. I'm gonna take the medium ones. I'm gonna take this one right here. Just so I can give you a honest review of the wing itself.
Right.
Because once I get to this one, I'm not gonna be able to give a review. I'm just gonna have to, I'm just gonna have to suffer pretty much. So I'm gonna take a bite out of this. Yeah. Oh man, that's actually a lot spicier than I thought it was gonna be. I mean, I knew this was hotter than the Franks, but this has legitimate heat in it.
Yes.
Oh, that one's kicking too.
Wow. Because one of my pet peeves about getting wings, and people saying hot wings,
Right.
at the time it's not hot.
Right.
Yeah, it's
hardly
not
ever
hot. This medium one is legitimately hot. Like that's hot. You're gonna feel that seasoning. But that's flavorful. I love it. Okay. All right, here we go. Can I get my water a little closer to me?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Here's another one.
Okay. They caught me off guard.
So, could we use this one for a wing challenge?
I'm sweating. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Mouth's getting hot just looking at it.
Oh. Oh. They make good food. The quesadillas, I'm sure they slap too. I want to see a quesadilla. I want a quesadilla. So if you want some good food for La Torcia's, come on down, man. I'm Theo Williams from America's Best Restaurants. I'm suffering right now. Those wings is hot. Tasty, but hot. I hope to see you.